Hi, this is Thresden, and this is part 13 of an ESO High Isle walkthrough. When we last left off, we were doing People of Import, and I'm just going to read this so that we can remember where we were at. It says, the Ascendant Order wrecked the ships carrying the Alliance leaders to High Isle, but they were not washed ashore. Lady Arabelle believes that our best chance to find the missing delegates is to investigate the Order and learn who's behind this. Lady Arabelle wants to meet at her home in Gonfalon Bay to discuss our next move. Okay, so that's interesting. So we finished what we were doing. We just need to return to Mandrake Manor. This is telling us to go into the Catacombs. Maybe that's not the quest we were doing. Okay, we were doing Tournament of the Hearts. Let me read that one. The gossip at Castle Navir is that the Knight Commander offered her daughter Aurelia as a marriage prize at the Sapphire Tourney. The daughter's best friend, Aspirant Isobel Veloise, wants to save her friend. I should investigate. I got the key from one of the Knight Commander's aides. Time to unlock the Catacombs and complete the Albatross trial. Isobel said to meet back at the Catacombs door on the lower floor of the Castle Navir Chapel. Alright, let's go into the Catacombs.
Alright, let's see if we can find that fancy loot. Sir Brenville probably made it deep into the crypts.
You notice it just gave me a warning there that my connection wasn't good enough. I've moved to a new home, so the Wi-Fi isn't quite as good here, so we might have that happen from time to time.
These catacombs have been built up over generations. Might be a bit twisty down here.
Twisty? Okay. So you cannot loot anything from these? Apparently not. Wait, there we go. Void Steel Girdle.
Is that you? Help a fellow out?
It's Isobel Veloise, Mortens. I'm here with my second. We'll try to help you.
Whoever you are, I was here first. You gotta hang back. Tourney honor demands it.
Are you stuck in there?
No, I'm hiding. I have a bit of a fear of spiders, you see. In my defense, I made it past a bunch of the smaller ones, but I lost my nerve when a giant red-eyed beastie leapt out at me.
Well, good luck in there. We're heading into the Catacombs.
Just a moment. You won't get very far without the key to the deep crypts, which I just happen to have. Ha! I tell you what. When that thing surprised me, I may have dropped my sword. Return it to me, and I'll slip you the key. What do you say?
Alright, we'll find your sword in exchange for the key.
Gods, it's such a pity to have to pull up on this task. Lady Aurelia is a treasure. Lovely to look at, and so well connected. Oh, I think there's a lantern here. That's pleasant.
Alright, let's see if we can find his sword.
Let me go!
Wow, this place is huge. Ah, spiders.
scare them, nothing will. We're dangerous, huh?
Alright, we got a sword. Aspirant Mortens sword, a lovingly maintained blade, apparently rarely used. I guess we'll take it back to him now. What is he doing down there? Fighting some wraith.
Hello? Is that you all with my sword? Or a spider? If you're a spider, please leave.
We found your sword, Mortens. My second will pass it to you.
I think he's gonna double cross us.
Oh, you're back. How lovely. Did you manage to find my sword?
Yes, here you go. I'll slide it under the door.
Oh, very good. You know, I've always said that Isobel was a fair hand. Never doubted you for a moment. Here's your key. The door to the deep crypt should be off the main chamber east of here.
Thank you.
Yes, well, we're both sporting. Well done all around. And perhaps you won't mention this when telling the tale of your trial?
I'm sure Isobel won't say a word.
Fair. Well played. Good luck to you both.
Alright, so that's good. He's an honorable competitor. He didn't double cross us. That's good. Alright, now, I think we need to go this way. Go down the stairs.
I've never been this far into the catacombs. What a story this will make.
Oh, they just look like scenery. Alright, where am I going? This way.
They say that Sir Brenvale died at the hands of a ghost. The old Mad Duke. Ugh, gives me the shivers.
What did I just get? I just got something purple, I think. What did I get? Purple weapon? Oh, okay. Can't see it now. Find the Gilded Lute, it says. Oh, that means this is the end.
Fingers. Vengeance for Mother Scripture!
I'm mad. Destroy you!
Here it is.
I think that's the loot. Oh, and that must be what remains of Sir Brenvale then.
The Gilded Lute, a golden lute belonging to the deceased Sir Brenvale, Order of the Albatross.
We've got it. Drake, let's get out of here.
Uh-oh.
La! At last, someone has retrieved my gilded lute. Come, follow me, away from this place. That ghastly mad spirit may return anon. Hark! I shall serenade you on your way. Oh, Sir Brenvale did enter these halls with a heart full of song. La, it did not take him long to hear the spirit's calls. Oh! He met the Mad Duke in combat, oh-ho! And they danced with swords all night long. La! Alas, Brenvale's skill was all for naught, and the quest went all awry. Oh! And now, you know the end of the tale. Oh ho! This is where I bid you adieu. Sir Brenvale, the golden-voiced, the silver-tongued, once the head of the Order of the Albatross, at your service. Oh, gentlefolk.
The Order of the Albatross sent us to retrieve your loot.
Of course they did, good chaps. And of course, I was one of the Order's most renowned composers. They no doubt wish to put my beautiful gilded lute in a place of honor.
I'm assisting my friend in her trial for the Order.
Ah, yes, I'm sure when I did not return, there were many a fair damsel who wept inconsolable tears. After all, once you hear my voice raised in song, to know the voice of Sir Brenvale the Golden was silenced. The tragedy.
Well, thank you for the loot.
Of course, I commend your efforts. Please, let the rest of the Order know that I, Sir Brenvale the Golden, shall now depart this plane at last. My next performance will be in the great theaters of Aetherius. Adieu.
Adieu. Adieu, however you pronounce
Farewell.
it.
Farewell.
Ah, fresh air. Those catacombs were musty as a crypt.
Maybe that's because it's a crypt,
Not
Isobel.
quite how I imagined that would go. But we faced the Mad Duke, walked with the spirit of Sir Brenvale, and lived to tell the tale. I'm sure the Order will approve.
The Gilded Lute of Sir Brenvale is yours. How are you feeling?
Good, except for the make up a poem or sing a song about it part coming at the end of the tourney. That I'm less excited about. Let's keep moving.
Tell me about the Oaken Order.
Oaken Knights tend to be battle mages, conjurers, and support spellcasters. Their power stems from High Isle's strong tradition of druidic magic. Our trial will be to convince an elder of their order to give us a staff made of old wood oak.
Do we talk to the mage or fight them?
I'm guessing it won't be that straightforward, but who knows? There's a Wayshrine near the Coral River to the east. I'll meet you there, and we can make for the site of the trial.
All right, let's get that staff for the Oaken Order.
I'll meet you near the old Wayshrine just up the road.
Okay, so this is the final task. We had 3 tasks we had to complete this quest. We've now done 2 of them. We just need to do the 3rd one. Okay, so the Wayshrine is over here. I know we've still got those Tales of Tribute quests to do, but I think I'm gonna maybe do all of them at the end, because I can't seem to win a game. Isobel?
Ugh, I thought I heard Sneg yelling in the distance. He's another aspirant, and a complete donkey's arse. Never mind him. We're on a quest.
Right, the Elder and the Staff. Where do we go?
So we have a bit of a leg up on this one. The Elder is a wizard named Erlibru. He's actually a friend of my father's. He used to tell me stories when I was young. Funny little man.
And you need to steal a staff from him?
I would never. Stealing is, well, unknightly. Knowing Erlibru, the challenge will be more about thinking and reason than magic or subterfuge.
Alright, let's find this wizard.
Right. If I remember correctly, I think he lives in a little grotto to the south, near the coast. He likes his privacy, our oaken elder.
I'm not sure I've heard of a knightly order of mages before.
I suppose in the stories, knights are usually all swords and glory, but the druids have been here forever, practically. Every kid in the Sisters grows up knowing a little bit about runes and nature and the true way.
So the Oaken Order is a druidic group?
I think they used to be. But no, these days anyone can join. Even non-mages who want to learn the ways of Ifre. Just another little quirk of life on High Isle.
Alright. So let's go to Wizard's Grotto.
Oh, good.
Right
I
here.
didn't want to walk.
Can't figure out how to get into it. Here it is.
Get behind me, squires. Sneg was here first. Ha!
We arrived at the same time, you simpering buffoon.
Well, you're still too late. A wizard's magic is no match for the strength and honor of this aspirant. For honor!
Alright, seems like the direct approach won't work here.
I'm sure I can get this barrier open.
So did he just die? Oh my god. They're dead.
Erlibru doesn't go easy on aspirants, it seems.
Wow.
I think just brute.
I think the trick to this is the pillars themselves. Take a look carefully.
Just brute forcing the barrier is not the way to go. Let's see if the pillars hold any clues. Look at that branch there. Representing Spriggans, maybe?
Okay.
A bird. Looks like a forest heron, perhaps.
No!
Careful there.
Oh, I did not mean to touch the barrier.
A cat's paw. That old man. I know exactly how to bring down the barrier. He's lifted the pillars and the symbols from a story he told me as a child.
This barrier is from a story he told you?
Almost exactly. A wise old sage puts up a barrier around his home. He's trying to protect a little girl he's raising from a fearsome dark knight. She grows up to be a mighty warrior, but the sage makes her figure a way out of the sacred grove.
How did she bring the barriers down in the story?
In the tale, the symbols on the pillars held the key. Like the cat there. A cat's paw is a pretty little flower that grows in shady forests. And that bird looks like a forest heron. I'd bet anything we need one of their feathers.
And the branch on the third pillar?
I've seen it before. It's a druidic symbol for Spriggans. In the tale, she befriended one that lived in the grove. She wore a Spriggan's veil, a wreath of leaves they shed every year. Here, if you can find the items, I'll guard our spot.
You got it. A heron's feather, cat's paw flowers, and a Spriggan's veil. Alright, looks like the cat's paw flower is right over here. Try not to mess with the bear there. Okay, I'm gonna get a Spriggan's Veil. Spriggan's Veil, curled leaves shed by a Spriggan, often prized by herbalists and witches. Right, and then I just need... What's this? I mean, aside from the ruby ash wood, what's this? A heron's feather, okay. What is going on over here? Catalids? Forest heron feather, large feather of a shy forest bird.
You're back, carrying feathers and branches and flowers, I hope.
Yep.
Looks like you found them. Just place them on the pillars there. That should lower the wards.
Nope, not gonna touch the barrier.
Cat's paw, beautiful. A Spriggan's Veil, powerful symbolism. That did it!
Alright, we destroyed the barrier. What's going on over here? Some players, okay.
Can you talk to him? I'm all sweaty.
Oh, hello then. Figured out my barrier, did you? And is that little Izzy I see back there?
Yes, I'm acting as her second. She said you used to know her as a child?
Oh, yes. I hoped it would be her. She remembered the tale of Myriad la Courageuse, eh? So nice you two could come out there. Usually it's just me and the forest spirits these days.
Would you mind if we took your staff?
Of course not. Solve the puzzle, take the staff. That's the idea, right? What's out back leaning against the cottage? Enjoying good health, second.
Thank you, Erlibru.
Off you go then, and be careful where you put that thing. That staff's like me. It might be old, but it can still zap the ears off a rabbit if you aren't careful.
Were you hoping Isobel would complete your trial?
Oh, no, that would be wildly inappropriate. I pulled this challenge directly from the pages of one of my favorite books. Who can blame me? I'm a daffy old wizard. Come here, lass. No need to dawdle near the door like you're still a squire.
Thank you, you old goat. Still thinking of me all these years later.
It's a nice, cozy little place here. What's this book? Captured by the Dreadsails? Okay, that's an old book. Already read that. Staff of the Wild Woods. An oaken mage's staff carved with druidic runes.
We've got the staff! The moment I heard Erlibru was representing the Order, I knew we might have a shot. Well done.
Are you glad the Oaken trial is behind us?
I am. Those stories Erlibru told me when I was little, They're a part of why I'm in the tourney today. And I won't lie, it's nice to know he still cares about me. Strange, lovely man. Let's move on.
We've completed all 3 trials, Isobel. What now?
All that's left is to present the trophies. Everyone will be gathered at the Tourney Pavilion. I'm excited. And nervous. I get a bit uncomfortable being the center of attention. Here, meet me on the jousting grounds. We'll head in together.
I'll see you there.
And we're off!
How do I get out of here? Here we go. Oh, there's a Skyshard right over here. Is it up top or something? I mean, there it is. Alright, we need one more piece. Alright, I think I'm gonna take this Skyshard. Sorry, take this Wayshrine. Take a bit of a shortcut. Need to get on the road. Almost there. Oh. Are we gonna be jousting? What's going on here? Everybody's drunk, that's for sure.
Isobel!
What
You
is it?
saved me! I'd better go and take my place. I promised Mother I wouldn't embarrass her. Please tell me you've good news. I saw Sir Langley stomping around in a temper. He's got a whopper of a bruise, too. Oh, I do hope my Isobel didn't punch him. She's not usually the punching sort, but he is such a, well, a ninny.
Yeah.
I think my nerves are as settled as they're going to be. I get more anxious doing formal things like this than I do fighting werewolves. Come on, Izzy. Deep breaths.
What do we do now?
We walk in, and the Tourney Herald announces us. I go forward and claim the trophies. As my second, you have the honor of displaying each of them as I call them out. Oh, and most important, don't start laughing when I recite a poem.
I'll try. You're reciting a poem?
It's tradition, Stendar help me. The Order of the Albatross requires it. Having you do this with me was more than helpful. You've been a calm and steady influence. A real partnership. Thank you. Let's just get through this last bit.
I'm ready.
Follow me. The sooner we start, the sooner it's over.
Lords and ladies, men and mer, a knight aspirant approaches the stage. Lady Isobel Veloise.
Let's get things started.
Proceed, madam. Your second may present any trophies you have won.
Together, we found the hilt of blade Redheart, lost in a battle long ago. This we present to the Order of the Iron Knot.
Well done, Aspirant Veloise.
To the Order of the Albatross, we present the Gilded Lute of Sir Brenvale.
Wonderful. Now, perhaps we could hear a poem or ditty about the adventure, Aspirant.
The lute of gold did gather mold, lost for many years. I cannot lie. Renvale did die, tripping on a tomb.
It was an okay
And
poem.
finally, we present the Oaken Order with the Staff of the Wild Woods, after solving the wizard Erlibru's puzzle.
Yeah, it was an okay poem. It wasn't that bad.
The Oaken Order commends you, Aspirant.
Aspirant Veloise, claiming all 3 trophies makes you the champion of the Sapphire Tourney. Come, you have earned a boon from your commander. From this day forward, you are a knight of High Isle. Be brave, courteous, loyal, and act with honor. Arise, Dame Isobel Veloise.
Wow.
Lord Commander, I know what my boon will be. You may know as well. Please release Aurelia from the promise you made. Allow her to make her own choice to marry or not, as she sees fit.
I cannot deny such a selfless boon. Aurelia is free to make her own choices, within reason.
Oh, thank the 8.
Dame Isobel, I am deeply impressed. I wish to speak with you and your second. Find me in my office at your convenience.
It's not the sharpest arrow in the quiver.
I couldn't have done this without you. Let's see what the commander has to say before I thank you myself.
One of my guildies finished Rock Grove.
Mother wants to speak to you first. She never likes to be kept waiting.
All right, let's see. Where did she go? Commander's office is over here. Looks like. Okay, so I guess I need to go around. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I need to go this way. See if she's going to say something different now.
Hello. If you're looking for the Knight Commander, the office is just down the hall.
Okay, same thing as before.
You did well, Isobel. It seems as though your second was a great boon to you today. Second, step forward. I'd like to speak to you.
She was amazing! I am so proud of you. Dame Isobel. What a nice ring to it.
They're far more than a mere second, Commander.
I've known Isobel, Dame Isobel, for many years. It was encouraging to see her push herself like this. I believe your able assistance may have also played a part?
I was happy to help.
Well, I believe a knight should not be measured by the worth of their weapon, but by the allies they keep. The Knights of High Isle pride ourselves on our courtesy, and I personally always wish to honor good people.
I'm not sure I follow.
For acting as Dame Isobel's second during this year's Sapphire Tourney, I want to formally extend my thanks, as both Knight Commander and as a mother.
You're very welcome.
What a day. I suppose that just shows what determination can get you. When the tourney began, Aurelia was in the depths of despair. I was struggling. And now look at us.
Congratulations, Dame Isobel.
Thank you. Take the credit you're due. You kept me focused, gave me a sounding board, and most importantly, I knew whatever happened, I wasn't alone. I can't tell you what that meant to me.
I was glad to help.
I still can't get used to it. Dame Isobel Veloise. I dreamed about wearing shining armor, riding a valiant steed. So far, it's been crypts, creatures, and a lot of running around.
That's pretty much how it is.
I've loved every moment. Except maybe the poetry part.
So what do you want to do next?
I've been thinking. I have a place here on High Isle, but I think I want to expand my horizons. I would like to see more, do more, learn more. If you could use a strong and loyal knight of High Isle in your travels, I'm up for anything.
All right, we got Isobel Veloise as a companion. It says brave, forthright, and just a little dorky. Isobel Veloise is a knight-errant sworn in your service. Call this companion to your side and lead her forth in search of glorious tales, wrongs to right, and delicious candy sweets.
If you'll excuse me, I have to get my things. I want to get ready for adventure.
I'm sorry, Mother, but you didn't break your word. And I didn't get stuck having breakfast across from Mortens or Langley. Ugh.
I think things have turned out just the way they should have. Just be ready to see Isobel less often, dear. A page has turned on our little story.
Okay, she's just gonna stand there and look at the books now?
Isobel is so happy and excited to go off adventuring. I didn't think about her leaving me. Us. Oh, but listen to me, I sound selfish. I am so happy for her. You will watch out for her, won't you?
What are your plans now, Aurelia?
Now that I'm no longer looking at a bleak future as some dreary knight's bride? I haven't quite decided yet. With Isobel leaving High Isle, I think perhaps it's time I did the same myself.
You're going to travel?
Well, Isobel keeps encouraging me to pick up a trade or a hobby to get me out of my chambers here at the castle. I've never quite considered what that might be, but now the whole world seems full of promise. Who knows what tomorrow will bring?
Okay. Good for you. Anything else worth looking at in here? Oh, I got a blueprint. Nice. Oh, there's fish in a drawer. Okay. Alright, so once I get done looking around in here, I think we probably need to head back to town and see if we can finish the next main story quest. Let's see, is that everything? Scrap this stuff and get some materials. Sweet rolls, yum!
I can't seem to get ahead here.
Alright, that's it for this episode. In the next episode, we'll continue with the main story of ESO High Isle. Thanks for watching. See you next time.